Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Haven Immigration Canada. We're live again to answer your immigration-related questions. Regarding to Canadian immigration, you can start typing your questions on the right in the chat. I'll try to answer in the order I'll receive them. And again, there are a few updates as of yesterday. They're very important and crucial. Let's go to the first one. That's the biggest news so far. So the government of Canada is launching a new program, and in that one, they are going to get 90,000 application for the permanent residents, and those applications are with IELTS level 4 only, and majority of the level C and D no codes are also eligible under this category. So this is the new program that's going to start on May the 6th of this year and will be continuing till November. But as there are lots of no codes eligible under this category, so it don't think so this program will last longer more than a couple of months. Most of the threshold will be received. All the files might have been received before even that. So yeah, so this is a wonderful news for all of you. If you are here in Canada, if you're an international student, have 1 year of work experience, you're working as a farm worker, as a labor, as a truck driver, anybody who's here in Canada, because at this moment government of Canada is not making that much progress in meeting the targets. And as I mentioned in a lot of my previous videos and these live sessions, that last year they had a shortage of they were short of 180,000 applicants for the permanent residents. So they are going to fill that one this year. So there is a 90,000 there. This is the news that came out yesterday. They're going to accept 90,000 application plus. Before that, you guys all know in February they receive another 27,000 of application under the CEC program. So there you go, 120,000 applications. They will be going to get that gap filled up here. So Vishal Makhija has asked a question: when the tourist or visitor visa for Canada will start? Visas are not being stopped, only the travel restrictions are there. If you're just sending your application for visa, they are always open, they never close. Yes, but you have to wait. If it's a solid reason that you want to travel to Canada, you have some compelling reason, you have a family member who you're going to take care, or there are some kind of emotional connect that they are not able to live by themselves, and there should be a particular reason why you want to come to Canada. People are still coming to Canada. Even last month, few of our clients, like I think 5 or 6 of them, came to Canada with the proper paperwork, and they're all here. They got entry into Canada. So there must be a compelling reason for you. But if you just want to send the application for a visitor visa, so that is always open. That has never been closed. Next one is Shiba Tell. Hi, what is the future of business immigration? Owner operator is closed. Yes, you are right, but there are a lot of other investor programs are there, and there are some program in which the investment level is still low. It's kind of a similar program as an owner operator, but there are certain tweaks. And again, for applying that one, you have to be here in Canada and you have to buy the thing or the business upfront. Then you can simply apply for your visa, that one. And this is also with the low investment level, no minimum investment in that case also. Yeah, but the upfront business buying is the condition over there. Next one is from Danny. Canada work permit apply ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਰਿਫਿਊਜ਼ਲ ਹੈ 2013 ਦਾ Canada file ਚ mention karna. I think I gave this answer in the last one, that it all depends upon visa. Most of them, when you do not send anything or you miss anything in your file, this is called misrepresentation, whether you have done it by mistake, or you simply don't want to mention it, because if you have US refusal, that can be easily tracked down here in Canada. Canadian immigration can easily track down. So it also, I told you, there is a 0.1% chances that your visa will go through if the visa officer might not go through all the details. But this one generally don't happen. In our like 8 or 9 years of experience working in this industry, it happened only once, where somebody genuinely forgot to mention it and their visa was approved. But other cases, we have seen the misrepresentation and they got a ban at least 5 years for that one. So yes, Danny, it's I answered the same answer I gave you last week. It's not gonna change. Yes. Pratik Bhatt, looking to below breakdown of my job roles. Shall I apply with one knock or multiple? It does not matter how many knock codes you have it. It depends upon which category your knock is, A, O, A, B, C, D. That what it matters. So it does not matter. Like, you might have every year you could have changed your job and into the different category or the different roles. Let's say you are a HTML developer for 3 years, senior HTML developer for 3 years, team leader for 4 years. It does not matter, right? So your no codes could be different, but it does not matter as long as you have work experience in any of those category. Next one is from Bhalchandra Kulkarni. Any idea about when the biometric procedure for tourists will start? That depends upon your country, sir. I cannot say anything about that. If you're in India, conditions are really worse at this moment. I don't think so. It's going to start very soon. So again, it depends upon country to country. If the conditions are improving, it's going to start. If not, it will still be a waiting game for you guys. Samson Asifa, hello sir. I was doing. I was submitted an application through Express Entry Pool. However, I'm not receiving. So yes, we can help you, but again, depends upon what is the lowest score, what is your score, and what are your profile, right? So that's why. So as I was mentioning, again, the new program for the new peer program for the federal categories starting on May the 6th. That's a new update. 90,000 application will be taken starting on May 6th and ending in somewhere in November. So it's only level 4 of IELTS required in each category plus 1 year of work experience. There are like NOC, C, D, O, A, B, every kind of knock is there. Lot of categories are there, mostly the essential worker, healthcare worker, truckers, the agriculture workers, they are all eligible under that category. So 1 year of work experience is required under that one. So you can simply check it through and you can apply it through. But for Samsung, if your score is below the minimum threshold, so you're not going to receive any ITA whatsoever. You might have to wait for a year, 2 year, 4 years, right? It depends on where your cutoff is. Do you have applied for any PNP? Those all things are matter, right? So this is a general answer for your general question because I don't know your category, what are your profile and all that stuff. And in the live session, I don't go in much detail. You want to book a consultation? Yes, I do charge the fees for that, and you can simply ask any question in that consultation and we can go through all of your options, whatever options you have it. Next one is from Kedar Pawar. Please give some information about work permit holders. Sir, what information you needed? You can simply explain what information you needed for work permit holders. The new information that came out yesterday, Kedar, for work permit holders, all the work permit holders, majority of them, like 99% of no codes, are eligible for this new program that's starting from May the 6th. So you must be getting your file ready for that. If you haven't done IELTS, do IELTS level 4 only. So that's very simple process, but it'll be first come first serve. And that I am pretty sure month and a half is going to fill all those 90,000 applications. Yes, Teddy Paji. Is there still a restriction staying in hotel when you land in Canada? Is such information? Uh, yes, Chadi Paji, it's yeah, it's there is still a restriction for that week. Like when you come to the airport, you are going to get tested, and for those couple of days, when until you get your test result, you have to live there in the hotel. But once it comes negative, you can simply go to wherever the client wants to go. You can call me anytime. Yeah, we can discuss in the detail. But yeah, that restriction is still there. Yes, you simply again write 2 to 3 days. It should be booked before you land here, or even at the airport. You can call the hotel and book your. And after that, they'll do your testing, and you have to wait for your test results. Sometime it's like 1, 2, 3 days maximum. They have to be done it, and after that, you are good to go wherever you're going. And if you're living with your family, yeah, you can go into quarantine for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's the only thing. Again, the hotels has to be the one that has been specified by the government of Canada. All of those four cities, Toronto, Montreal, Calgary, Vancouver, they have certain hotels. I know in Calgary, it's only two hotels that have been specified by the government. I think there are more than two in Toronto. So yeah, but you can call me after this session. Yeah, if there is anything else I missed for this question. But yes, there is still a restriction on that. Vishal Mukhija, is the Canadian government issuing LMI to outlanders now? Yes, it's never been closed, Vishal. I don't know who guys giving you that the LMIs were closed. Yet there were particular no courts they were not offering LMIs, but even LMIA is always for the outlanders. The first thing you need to consider, LMIA and work permit are not for the people who are here. They want to bring it from the outside. Yes, that's the purpose of LMIA is foreign workers, right? For the people who are already here, there are so many programs at this time, you do not even know, you don't even need LMIA. You can simply qualify for the work permits and other things, and you're good to go. Pratik, as you mentioned, I'm applying for NOC, web designer, web developer roles are different. So all experience will be considered point calculation. Yes, as I told you before, you can apply with any number of NOC codes as long as you are still in the NOC 0, A, and B for express entry. All your experience will be counted. But experience must be like in a yearly progression, like it's 1 year, 2 year. You can't say that 1.5 year and 2.5 years, then it'll be considered as 4 year. That's not the case. If you have 1.5 year of experience, it'll be counted as 1 year, and if you 2.5 years, it'll be counted as 2 year experience. So they don't go for half year or 2 months or 3 months here and there, right? Rehan Afridi, our visitor application are still accepting? Yes, I answered this one in detail at the beginning of this session. Yes, visitor visa application are still being accepted. Kedar Prabha, actually my file in progress from 29, but still I'm not getting my LMI letter. Yes, I don't know who is applying for your LMI. It's never take that much time. So there is something wrong with your file. Just call CIC, or if it's still with the Service Canada, your employer has to call Service Canada. So because I don't apply your case, I cannot give you more information. You can still, if you want, you can book a paid consultation and we can go into that one. But even our 2021 application for LMI in certain categories have been approved. I don't know what is going with your application since 2019. So that's why when you don't have a control over your application, simply pick up a phone, call CAC or your visa officer who's dealing with that, or send them an email. All the emails are there. They will reply you back. Yes, definitely in a month or month and a half time, you will get your reply. It's not like you will send your email today and tomorrow they will reply to you. It will take time, but definitely you will get where your file is. If it's still with the Service Canada, then it's only your employer can get you an answer. How many days are visitor visa application? It depends upon which country you're applying, brother. So you can simply go on CIC and check which country you applied from, and there you can get your answer. Because they change the dates every week, the processing time has been uh, changed every week, so you can simply check the latest one from where you have applied. Zisha, what scope for bookkeeper knock 1311? Depends upon how much knowledge you guys have it. Accounting profession is always in demand. Every industry need accountants, bookkeepers in their uh, job profiles. So again, it depends upon how good your interview goes. Are you a business person? You want to start your own business? You want to update your education, getting CGA, CPA certifications? Yeah, all those things matter when it comes to accounting. Yes, definitely, the scope is there. You can start with your own business, and or you can simply uh, find a job over there. Again, it depends upon your interview, what the employer is looking for, but the demand is always there. So yes, I was explaining that the new program they're starting for the international graduate essential worker and the French speaker. So there is one thing you need to take into consideration, that if you are a bilingual and you know French, then there is no limit for the application. They are going to take unlimited number of application from the French speakers, but only till end mid of November. So there you go. You have a really good opportunity if you are a French speaker and you know English. But if you just know English and level 4 is required in that one, so you can simply go and get your PR right away. This will be a very fast track system, and all the files will go online and it'll open on May the 6th. Kurunal Patel, my file is submitted on October 6th. It's an LMIA based application. I have not received my visa or PPR. Sir, I did not comment on your file, right? Because I did not apply your case. I don't know what state it is. Do the embassy need any other documentation from you, or what your consultant or a lawyer, if somebody has applied your case, simply go with that. Or if you want, I can do a paid consultation, then when I can give you the proper answer. Otherwise, 16 October is so far. It's only 6 week taking from India. From your name, I can think it's from India. It's only taking 6 weeks. So 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks at the most, after your file has been submitted completely. The complete file or the file submission are the two different things, right? So that's what I cannot answer your question. So you have to check with the embassy, your lawyer, or your consultant, or an employer who has submitted your file. If you want, I can take your case and can give you all the answer, but that will take time, and there is a fees required for that one. Vishal Mukhija, thank you for clearing my confusion about LMI or tourist visa, sir. Last question, that I did my MBA about 7 years. Possible to get a study permit? Yes, you can get a study permit for 1 year, 2 year, whichever way you wanted to go. When you submit your application, make sure your letter, the one you supporting letter, you guys all submit with your application, that has a clear uh, things written in that, why you want to study after your master's degree, what you're going to get out of that course which you did not get in your master's degree, or what, how this thing will help you or the economy and all. There are so many things which you have to mention in your letter of support, right? So yes, nothing is impossible. We have done visitor visa cases and the study visa cases for the clients. They are 45 plus, so you had just been 7 years ago, so that's not an impossible. Yes, you need a high score in IELTS, 6.5 plus in each in academics, and there you go. Xavier, this is how I can get my PR after temporary resident visa. There are so many things, and whatever you are doing over here, the new programs are coming out. There are certain pilot programs that are already going out. So temporary resident visas are so many, right? So There are so many programs, pilot programs. So it depends upon what are your profile and which category you are suitable for. So I suggest go for a certain consultant, or that's what we do. That's what our company do. We are in this business from long time. So it depends upon, right? So get a proper consultation from a lawyer or consultant wherever you are, and sky is the limit at this moment. I cannot say, sir, with what no code C is. There are C no code has other thousand classifications under that one. So in this one, the simple answer that you can definitely get PR, temporary resident visa. If you want to go into detail, you can simply book a consultation. Then we can go over your details, right? Yeah. If there is any other question, you guys can type it, and we can go over your answer, but they should be general. If you have a case specific, I always suggest clients go with that. Otherwise, if you are still waiting and waiting and waiting, and you are don't have done your IELTS, you don't have your West done, credential evaluation done, then you are simply wasting your time, because the things like the new program that's starting from May 6th, these things come like from time to time, and from there it's always a time based, right? There are certain restriction in those programs, so then you're always missing out those deadlines. That's why be proactive, so don't be reactive. When the things will come out, then only you will start doing it. Otherwise it'll be like the things are very quick at this moment. The new program that's taking 90,000 application in the 6 months time span, none of us will give you guarantee that it will last long for 6 months, until and unless you are a French speaker. If you have a French speaking ability, then you can prove it on the piece of paper like IELTS. Yes, then you have to give TEF, the French speaking exam, and after that there is no limit on that. Otherwise, those 90,000 will be done in month and a half. Next one, Mansha Bhardwaj. I submitted my file in February. Biometrics done in February only, but after that, no updates. Yeah, simply check with your visa officer. That's what my suggestion is, because I did not apply your case. It's only taking 6-7 weeks from uh, India. If you have submitted from India, yes, you should have get something, or go online or your account. They have written everything, what step of you of the process your file is, and you can simply check whatever they're doing with your file. They're checking your background and all the things, right? So it's very easy. So take, whenever you're sending your application, make sure you know what the process is, where it is going to, which embassy it is in, who is the visa officer, and all that stuff. They have given everything over there. Their emails are there, phone numbers are, simply contact by the phone number and you can get your answer. Vishal Makhija, my contact number is at the top of this chat. That's my WhatsApp, and the email ID is also there. So you can simply send your email. And yes, definitely, we are not a non-profit organization. If somebody is looking for the free things, like we are doing the cases for free, because that's what I'm getting a lot of confusion with the clients. We are not doing that one. So everything will be paid. So I have got so many clients. Why are you charging money? So guys, this is my business. That's what we are doing from last 7-8 years. So yeah. So if you are ready to pay the fees for that, for the services, yes, we'll definitely help you. Otherwise, I definitely simply don't go with. We are not a non-profit organization. I can simply tell you upfront right now, because there are a lot of clients, they were thinking that we're just doing it for the sake of non-profit thing. Yeah. So now let's go to the few other updates. Alberta's the PNP score has dropped to 302 again, 302 in the last draw. They have got the nomination. They're given the nomination for another. The total has been done to 1,210 candidates so far. And in the latest draw, 200 express entry candidates were allowed to get the nomination, and they can submit their application for the permanent residence in AINP. So that's another update. The score is very low again, but that you have to have certain conditions met. And if you guys are in the in demand occupation list for Alberta, only then they will be going to check your profile. And also, if you are under the express entry candidate, your profile must be updated minimum 4 months when they do the draws. If it's less than 4 months, then those candidates are never get invited under any circumstances, whether you are under the category for in-demand occupations or anything else. You are meeting the score criteria, IELTS criteria, or any other education criteria, they won't give you the nomination for that. That's what the Alberta, how the Alberta does it for any number of candidates. So if you guys have any other question, you can type it or we'll try to meet next week sometime. Yeah, I would like to thank all of you who joined today, and definitely we'll come back next week and try to answer your immigration related question. But definitely the new program that's coming soon on May the 6th. If you are here in Canada and you are in other NOC C, D, O, A, B. There are so many NOC categories: essential workers, healthcare workers, international graduates, plus the agriculture workers in there. Agriculture managers are all there, so they are all eligible for this new program. Only level 4 of IELTS required, and there you go. And like to thank all of you who joined today, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.